Hello, everybody, and welcome to Shenanigans. I'm Koibu. I'll be your DM for the evening. We've got 5 players here, so why don't we walk through the table and say hello to everybody in the normal order, just going left from my face with James. Who are you and who are you playing today?
Hello, I'm James. I'm also known as McTacky. I help run the wiki. I'm playing a half-elf cleric of chaos, of cleric of Malchus. He's sort of like evil, but he's a manageable evil. Like, because you don't blow your load all at once. You have to get insidious in there and make people want to decide to change the world. And I don't care about the outcome. It could end up bad, but it just shake up the status quo.
Oh my God, Rob and Ricky switched places. The overlays are ruined. Rob, turn your camera off and on, please. Please. And while Rob is cycling his camera, Bryan, who are you playing today? And who are you?
Yeah, so I'm Bryan, and I am playing Admiral Jai. He is a man who believes that great things come in 4s. You have 4 goals, 4 motivations, and 4 arms, and that's just perfect. The perfect number for everything.
Excellent. And Lucky, who are you and who are you playing today?
I'm Lucky. I'm playing Raj. I'm a former thief that's just a street performer now. And yeah, I think actually me and Ricky are switched right now.
Oh my God, yes.
Sorry, I think I screwed it up when
That's
I
fine.
went to reset my router. I'm so sorry.
I'm just looking at the names on the overlays, and it's okay. All right, Ricky, cycle your camera, and then once he's back, Rob, cycle your camera. We'll be good. Woo. Okay, excellent, Lucky. Rob, cycle your camera now. We'll be good. Perfect. Okay, Ricky, who are you and who are you playing today?
I am playing Tiberius, a local noble from the area, and just here in Shenanigans because it's a lot more fun than his normal life.
And last but not least, Rob, who are you and who are you playing today?
I'm Rob. I guess just a local GM for hire now. Kind of going into campaigns and working my magic with my 6 guns, and then riding off into the sunset apparently for money.
Excellent.
So, sell out, as it were.
Yeah.
So my character is Quinn. Now, as I said, I'll tell you the secret here. I've been binging an awful lot of bad adventure movies and series and things on Netflix over all this, and I realize I go into campaigns with carefully crafted characters and lots of very detailed plans and things, but that's not what being a hero is all about. Being a hero, I mean, if you watch all the movies here, being a hero is about you're earnest, you're pretty good looking, and you're really lucky. You dive down a garbage chute right in front of the stormtroopers, and the stormtroopers are like, where'd they go? I guess they're ghosts now. No point looking for them. None of them are like, maybe we should look down this garbage chute they just jumped down. It's like, nope, they're ghosts now.
Well,
it's just like,
I always thought that they just
that keeps them alive.
I thought it was that the stormtroopers saw them go down the garbage chute and they're like, oh cool, let's just turn on the trash compactors, and that's why they didn't chase them, right? Because what sort of fortune would it be for them to fall in the chute right as the trash compactor cycle is starting? I always interpreted that as the stormtroopers were just like, crush them, and that was it.
You're giving a lot of credit to the stormtroopers.
I mean, Neal, if you were a stormtrooper,
yeah,
and you're like, they fell into the thing where laser bolts bounce around like crazy,
yeah,
wouldn't you be like,
I tried some melee.
open the chute, fire a few shots in there, close the chute, kind of like
maybe. But I don't know the angle of the chute. Like, if the chute is a straight shot, then that might work. But the chute might, like, come down. Like, there might be a passway, and then you might, like, shoot into the garbage chute and break the garbage chute. There's a lot of unknowns here.
Down.
Well, we never saw them slide. We saw them jump, and we saw them exit. And we just assumed it was a straight slide in between, but it might not have been. You know, there's a lot of unknowns in a Death Star. It's weirdly built, apparently. Very weirdly built.
And the Besman shoots are all weird as well that Luke fell into at the end of 5.
I mean, I feel like if the chutes weren't straight, the garbage chutes weren't straight, then the garbage would get stuck on things.
Well, it might be like down, or like angled, down, and then angled again. The real question is, why is there a garbage chute in the middle of a hallway?
With the grate covering it that you have to shoot off.
Right?
To help keep the hallway clean and free of litter, Neal.
Maybe drones come by and pick up litter and then, like, lift the garbage chute thing and toss it down. Maybe you could just have lifted it out, but Leia was just lazy, you know? Didn't want to lift it. Typical princess, not wanting to lift a finger.
It's just right there. So when the stormtroopers are like, you know, oh, I guess my Starbucks is empty, they throw it down there instead of leaving it on counters, and then there's like a whole bunch of Starbucks plastic.
You don't
cups
think they
everywhere.
have like recycling on the Death Star?
No, they're evil.
Well, see, I was all curious about the whole idea of them having a trash compactor anyways.
I know, it makes no
Why?
sense.
Like, hey,
that's
environmentally
serious.
friendly, we don't want to release our garbage non-compacted into the vast void of space. Now, let's
know.
blow that planet
That
to
makes
giant
sense to
piles
me.
of rubble.
They could just
Because you
shoot
don't
their-
want your trash like floating around the outside of your ship. It could get to weird speeds. It could bump into nearby aircraft.
They
You know, you
blow
wouldn't.
planets to rubble.
And then they leave. But if your Death Star is just chilling somewhere for months on end, you don't want just like trash floating around. You want like maybe like a single large, easily trackable block of trash floating around. You know?
But see, it moves all the time. That's why I'm like, why do they keep calling it a space station? A space station. It's stationary. It's got stationary right in the name. But it goes everywhere.
Yes, preach, my brother.
It's a ship.
It
Well,
is a spaceship.
It's more of a mobile platform, but yeah.
What's a mobile platform but a ship? Okay, all right.
I mean,
That's
is it a
neither here nor
helicopter,
there.
a mobile platform?
All right. So that's Rob's character. And let's start the game. We're going to enter into Shenanigans on a dark and stormy day. You guys are the only people in here. Desmond and Borsch are here as well, but there's a light on in the kitchen. Borsch is hanging out with Desmond behind the bar. They're talking in quiet tones with sort of somber faces on. Maybe they're reminiscing about fallen companions. Maybe there's something afoot, but they're trying to keep to themselves. Where are the 5 of you plus Kutha? Kuta? Kuta.
Sorry.
So sorry. You should always pronounce people's dogs' names correctly. You don't have to pronounce people's names right, but their dogs' names you need to get. That's how I
Yeah,
feel
the
about
dogs
it.
are what's important, man.
True.
There's a bunch of people always get worried about dog's gender, but not a person.
Good boy, good girl, you know, whatever. It's a good boy. The girls are good boys. The boys are good girls.
Oh, yeah, my character is an animal master and has a pet monkey. Because all good heroes should have a animal sidekick that is very useful for merchandising as a cute little plushie.
Yeah.
What's the monkey's name?
I haven't decided yet. I'm trying to think of a good monkey name. Dad, do you have any good monkey names?
Apu,
We're
Well,
not
that-
Aladdin.
obviously.
Did you say Apu?
Trademark.
Yeah.
Yeah, run from Aladdin.
Yeah, the one from Aladdin.
That was Abu. Apu
Oh, was
is the
it?
guy from.
Who's from
Abu. I'm so sorry.
I could have Apu following me around.
I thought it. Okay, it's been a while since I've seen that movie. I suppose 20 years
Yeah.
or something. Abu. So it's a dark and stormy night in Shenanigans, and the DM is botching everybody's names. What do you guys do?
I'll just sit at the bar and drink.
I'm going to be seated at a table next to them once they all have a table somewhere.
I'm seated with our table, but I keep eyeing this monkey because I've never seen a fucking monkey before.
The spa sauce?
So for this monkey, have you tried focus testing its name? Right? Maybe you should talk to a bunch of people, get their opinions on it, and see how well it could be marketed.
Well, that's what we're trying to do in a very Shenanigans way with Twitch right now. We've
got Steve, Han Solo, and no other suggestions.
Maybe some of the.
I was waiting for something better to focus this.
I know.
Which kind of market are you trying to sell it to? Like maybe like you could different people. You could talk to Desmond. You could maybe his. Do you think he's a good representative of his market group?
I think Desmond would be an awesome representative. I think you should ask Desmond for a name.
I don't know. I think we need to find out what name tests well with people 18 to 26.
Not 5 to 12.
What about Lizzie? She could be a good focused market group. See what she likes.
The Reginald's a possibility, Reggie, but we'll ask Lizzie. She seems like someone who might secretly buy a plushie but not let anyone know. While denying it.
Wait, what is this monkey token now?
It's a monkey.
It looks like Chester Cheetah a little bit. Okay, there you go.
I thought so.
Well, he
Why
said
is he got a
monkey,
diaper?
and he's like it's a spaceman. It's a spacesuit, right? He's like a superhero monkey. You know, Superman's got like the what do you call it? The Speedo of speed or whatever it is that he wears. This monkey's got like a space diaper.
Gotta ask to protect his identity.
Yeah. You don't want him to
Was
be.
that a monkey? I couldn't tell. He had a mask.
Dark and Stormy Day. It's really
That could have been any monkey.
Yeah. Dark and stormy day, everybody. Woo, rain, lightning, thunder. Totally set the mood appropriately for our dark and stormy day when the door is kicked open and stumbling in is a priest. A priest of, or I should say a cleric of Astaire, who is mortally wounded, bleeding out on the ground. In his arms, he carries a huddled package. And as he drops to the ground, losing every last ounce of HP, he murmurs some words.
Neal.
Whoever is closest to the door, which appears to be Wyatt, I need you to make me a perception check to see if you can hear his murmured last words.
I'll do it. But I'm considering not, because he's my opposite. 21.
Outlast! Get this to Outlast! He cries as he collapses to the ground, a small huddled cloth in his arms. Desmond
Wyatt.
and Borsch look over confused.
Wyatt, heal him! What are you doing? Look at this guy.
Oh, okay.
He's gone, Wyatt.
I
You can
can't
tell.
Cure Light Wounds because he's at -10 yet.
He's at -10. He just crossed the threshold, literally and figuratively.
He's gone, I'm afraid.
What do you mean he's gone? I've seen you heal dozens of people before.
I know, but for some
just
reason, I think it's the plotanium of this building. He's dead, right? So
You
I
can
can't
see-
actually save him.
Outside, through the rain, by the flash of lightning, there are 3 armed men walking towards Shenanigans.
Oh, I throw them the package.
Yeah, well,
Hey, I grab his arm before he throws it back in.
I asked
I'm
for
All
like,
one
right,
there.
they take the package, and
what do you-
they walk away
grab
into the
the little
night.
baby.
That wasn't a baby. I would...
If somebody stumbles in the middle of the night with a It says.
Nope, nope. Wyatt picked it up and he threw it to them. Whatever it was, we'll never know. These three mysterious men who just killed a priest now get to take the thing that the priest was trying to desperately save, and they disappear into the night.
Neal. And you made it so I was the only one who could do it.
Damn it, Wyatt. What was it? What did he say?
There
He
goes the
said,
carefully prepared quest I've been working on all week.
Can I shout? Can I shout outside the
Quinn
tavern?
will.
What is
Quinn will
What's going
charge
on?
out
Yeah, there you go.
with Reggie at his side.
Sorry.
Say, give us back that baby that we just gave to you.
Two of the men turn to face you. The other one continues down the street carrying the package in his arms. It's wrapped in cloth. The other two wield arming swords. They have chainmail on and a small shield in their offhand.
Also, do you have any of you have 2 gold pieces on you? So after we defeat you, I could go get my armor off layaway.
They stand in the rain. It hits their armor and rolls down, puddling at their feet.
I'll walk up behind and pat the young guy on the shoulder and be like, I'll front you that 2 gold if we make it out of this alive.
Thank you, friend. We've just met, but already I feel like an unshakable bond is forming between us.
Shenanigans does that to groups.
I'll stroll up behind Flint or Quinn. Cash ain't no problem, man. It's all good.
I'm leading the dead cleric.
All right, well, we need to get past these 2 guys so we can go recover that baby.
Was it a baby? All right, sure. Let's do
It was
man.
definitely a baby. It was something.
All right.
That's in the middle of a storm kind of package. Especially
All right, well,
wrapped in cloth.
if someone's stealing a baby, it's gonna be me. I mean, wait a minute. I'll save it.
I feel like this is like a heavy Star Wars themed
I'll chase
episode. I'm
after
thinking
him.
it's Baby Yoda at this point.
I'll chase after him because
The 2 guards go
I
to
don't
block your
have any
way.
armor to slow me down, and I spent 5 points for improved movement speed.
Well, you might be faster than they, but they are between you and the package, and they can easily skirt side to side because the street's not that big to block your path. There's no way past them. You got to go through them.
So we keep them busy. I'll get the baby.
All
You can
right.
easily position yourself so that they can't chase after you without getting opportunity attacks.
Can I do a grapple check on these guys to try to make room for?
Yeah, you want to go in there. Do you have a way to like grapple them without getting attacked by their weapons? Do you have like a shield or something
no
that will cause
shield.
you to not? Yeah, so if you want to grapple them, then it will provoke an attack of opportunity. But if you just want to like engage them, then they won't be able to lead. They won't be able to chase Rob without provoking an attack of opportunity from you.
Yeah, I'll engage in combat then.
All right, you go up to engage the 2 of them. Anybody else coming outside?
How's my
Yeah,
baby
I'm
going?
outside.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm just hanging out with the cleric. I don't even. Do we even know these? Who were these guys anyway?
Well, I've worked with him. He's Lord Graham. I've been doing some jobs for him.
Okay. I'll go help that guy then. Not the other. Wait, which one's you? You're
Sorry, Graham is Tiberius.
Okay, got it. Cool.
Yeah. And I'm just looting this guy so that might take a little while. I don't know.
Classic Wyatt.
He's my exact opposite. Like, I don't not like clerics on the stair. Like, if this guy wasn't about to die, I would have like pretended to heal him and killed him.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna start shooting too.
Excellent. That's the level of brutality I was expecting from you all. If I can just get the darn roll 20 to load the tokens. Come on, buddy. You can do it.
Last week we literally laughed off Koibu's quest for us, and then we put us on like some kobold quest. So we're not laughing this one off.
Kobold quests are the best quests.
Well, I drowned all of them. We didn't even fight any of them. He murdered them all.
Why
Neal
would you
had
murder kobolds?
Neal's like, hey, the dangerous kobolds are on this island. I'm like, okay, I dig a trench. Now they
Come on, dangerous kobolds is an oxymoron.
Well, level one of them almost killed me.
Yeah, he was getting pretty messed up by the kobolds, dude.
Yeah, we were
Don't
all-
joke about kobolds.
I was getting mauled on
Well,
the
in
ground.
the kitchen, and one was just smashing me, even though it was hiding in a cupboard.
Oh my! Did anybody find that hole in the cupboard?
It's gone. It's a new week. It's a cold. It's gone.
Years later.
We filled it in.
Okay, so I do believe that Tiberius went to engage the knights,
Yes.
while Quinn and it's not Abu, it's
Reggie.
Reggie.
Unless somebody had something that tested better.
It's just Chewbacca, isn't it? It's an amalgam of Chewbacca and R2D2, BB-8. It's all those guys, right?
So baby Chewbacca then.
Baby Chewbacca. Oh my god.
All right, so Admiral Jai is just
Nailed it.
chatting with Wyatt, right? You're not engaging in
Yeah.
combat to begin with. Cool.
Not at the beginning. Yeah.
Love it. Okay, well, let's get it started. Tiberius and Raj go forth to do battle, if I can recall. And let's roll initiative for the two of you. Rob, you can also roll initiative because you're going to be running past, I believe.
Can I roll initiative for my dog, dude?
Please do. Or you can just
But
have your
the-
dog go on your turn. That's probably a
Yeah.
little bit easier.
Okay,
I know
sure.
it's not exactly fair because you're probably going to be slower than the dog, but like simplicity, you know.
Oh no, yeah, that's way easier.
Just,
Nice.
just a straight up D10 since I'm running and not attacking.
D10
or
and
anything.
3, please. 3 for movement. Somehow attacking with a dagger is faster than walking, which is why you should always run with your daggers out in game. Always.
What about scissors?
No, please don't run with scissors. That's very dangerous, but you run
absurd.
faster with knives. Not swords, but knives. So we get 11, 11, 5, 10, and the NPCs will get 5 here and 5 here. And Wyatt, you are the first one to act.
I keep looting.
Excellent. We will come back to your loot at the end of the round. The two knights will engage Tiberius and Raj as they step forward. The first one slashing out with a arming sword with a natural 19, modified 22 to hit against Tiberius.
Oh,
I believe that
nice.
not only hits you, but I believe that crits you. It clears
I
your
have a
AC
16.
by 5. Yes, he rolled a natural
Oh.
18 on the die or higher and cleared by 5. The knight gouges you with her arming sword, piercing you for 2 + 4 + 2 damage is 8 points of damage as she guts you with her blade. The second knight attacks Raj with a 16 to hit, which is
yeah,
enough
that
to
hits.
score. Will hit on you for a whopping 3 points of damage, 1 and 2. So -8 here, -3 here. Oh, you guys are about the same HP. Wonderful. Tiberius and Raj, you guys go simultaneously.
Oof. Okay. After that crit, I'm just gonna wildly swing.
Go for it. Your short sword clashes against her armor and shield, and she rebuffs your attacks one after the other, keeping you at bay while poising to stab you again. Raj, on the other hand, will point blank the knight in front of him. Roll me some damage, because the AC for the knight is 17, so you will
Oh
score
yeah.
near max. Actually, exactly max. They will each have... Oof.
Is it dead yet?
Not quite.
Oh wait,
You should
and then
see
my
an
dog, right?
HP bar, right? But not an actual... Oh, no, I see. we want. So it'd be like this. Man, roll 20 is changing all the settings. Okay, there you go. Now you can see HP bars, but not HP. This one will take 6, get down to, lose about a third of their HP. And Quinn. Ooh, lucky. Yes, with the bark. You yap at the night. Ruff, ruff, but to no avail. And Quinn, what do you do?
Since I am still 2 gold pieces away from my armor, I can move at 12, except I took the speed boost, so I can move at 15. I'm gonna run 15, after, moving so that I'm 5 feet. I have a 5-foot square between me and this guy.
Okay.
The other guy on the board, or we just saying I ran past him?
Yeah, he's going down the street quickly. But tracks are easy to follow. It's the only person on the street during these dark and stormy nights. And
Also, what kind of armor does he have?
chainmail with a shield. Although, in order to carry the package, the knight has now had to sheathe their sword.
So is this speed 9 then?
Yeah, probably speed 9. I would say lightly encumbered.
All right, so my speed is 15, so...
And you will easily catch up to the knight, who will whirl about in the streets.
As I charge forward, I go, adventure!
Okay, you give a battle cry of adventure. And what do you do? Oh, that's right. You didn't roll for initiative to attack. You just rolled initiative to walk. You walk at them menacingly. No, never did.
To give back the baby.
The knight facing you says under her breath, "What baby?"
The baby you're holding there. The baby, something not trademarked, but like Yoda.
She carefully tucks the package under her shield arm, holding it to her body. This is going to disable her shield arm. She's not going to be able to block if she's holding this thing under between her body and her arm, and draws her arming sword. And we'll roll into initiative next round with all the characters.
Hold on, you said end around to get my loot. What's the loot?
Oh, yeah. You can find a soaked piece of parchment with writing all over it. You're going to need to bring it into some good candlelight to really read it, not out here in this awkward zone of the threshold. But you also find money, and you find holy symbols. You find some weapons. The cleric has some armor. The cleric has chainmail and carries a mace. And has a bunch of spell components for cleric of austere abilities. And you can see that he is an older gentleman, wizened with many years and many holes in his body. Yeah.
All right.
He's a holy man. I know.
These Swiss?
The most holy of people. That's why they never get involved in anyone else's affairs.
Okay.
Except for tax avoidance.
And hiding Nazi art.
They actually meddle in everyone's affairs, let's be honest. They just pretend that they don't. Goddamn Swiss.
Sorry, Swiss viewers.
Sorry, not sorry, Swiss viewers.
You brought this on yourself, Swiss viewers.
Your ancestors have brought this upon you, and now you must face the stereotypical wrath for it. That's fine, you guys are great.
Oh no.
I actually have no ill will against you at all. Do we all roll initiative? Let's roll initiative, characters.
Initiative. Okay.
Did I do it again?
Ooh. Did you roll? Did everyone roll? No, there we go. Now the initiative's coming in. Excellent. First up is the knight fighting Tiberius.
Jesus.
Yep, she's a fast one. She reaches out with her sword towards your face, rolling a modified 6 to hit you The blade comes nowhere near your throat, but had you been 6 inches closer, you might have died. Quinn, it's your turn.
All right. Man, I've only got 6 hit points. I wonder if I should just dodge. No, I'm gonna go for it. Even though statistically I'm actually got a very poor chance of hitting Miss AC 17 here.
Mm-hmm.
Never tell me the odds.
Whoosh! You lash out with your nondescript weapon whose characteristics
Sure.
nobody is aware of, and it misses the knight, probably because no one really knows what you're attacking with. Tiberius.
It's a long sword. And does Reggie go on my initiative?
Roof, roof, yes. Roof, no. Woo, woo,
Eek,
woo,
eek.
woo.
Reggie, I say, cutting my eyes at the package in his hand, or in her hand. You know what to do.
Woo, 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 woo. Okay.
And I've got to say something adventurous. My friends and I will stop you, whatever your scheme is.
And Reggie goes for the package, tries to grab it out of her clutched arm.
Yes.
And she's got a sword out, and she's holding the package, and she's got a
Alright.
shield.
She gets an attack of opportunity against Reggie. Is this the moment where our local farm boy commits himself to a path of adventure because his beloved pet has been murdered at the hands of a mysterious enemy? She rolls a 16 plus 3 is 19 against Reggie. How many hit points does Reggie have?
I don't know how many hit points does a monkey have. I
1d6.
told you I made up this character as fast as I could. I have no monkey stats.
What sort of monkey?
A highly marketable one.
So a cute little domestic monkey that doesn't have very many hit points but is adorable, and that's why everyone wants to buy him?
Yeah, but Abu avoided all those sword hits.
Well, that's because Abu had badass AC. Reggie here definitely doesn't have high enough AC.
So
You know?
all monkeys are marketable though, so like maybe it could be a very, very highly trained combat monkey.
Oh.
That's
Monkey.
also marketable.
That's true. That's
That way
true.
you can sell to both demographics. You could sell to all sorts of people.
Mhm, to the
It
little
could have
ones, to
kung
the big
fu.
ones. So we could use spider monkey stats. I don't think gorilla stats are appropriate.
I think that'd be okay now.
Carnivorous ape, baboon, wild baboon. Okay, wild baboon stats. Roll me D8 plus 1 HP. But they're about to take D8 plus 2 damage, so you'd better roll high.
Ooh.
Oh, that is quite
Ooh.
good. Let's just put
More
8
HP than you.
That's true. Right, HP. There we go. Now we should all be able to see it. Excellent. The knight will skewer Reggie. 4 plus 2 is 6 hit points worth of damage. Reggie catches the edge of the sword. It pierces underneath his arm against his ribs, cutting him deeply as Reggie throws himself towards the package. Give me some sort of package grabbing roll for Reggie. Give me a ball tap roll.
I feel like that's a Me Too movement thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What kind
Well,
of rolls
you
would it
know.
make?
He's a monkey. He's not civilized. You know, he doesn't know any better. I don't know. An attack roll? That seems an appropriate thing to grab an object. Just
What's the attack bonus on Reggie?
Reggie's attack bonus is +2 to hit. D20 +2. All you need is a 10. Reggie goes for the package, slips in the mud, ends up on the other side of the night, bleeding, limping on the ground, near to death. And Raj, you are engaged in melee now, which is why you didn't get your second shot last round, because your bow doesn't work that great when they're in your face.
All
So what are
right.
you
So
gonna do?
should I roll for dagger damage then, or
Yeah, roll for a dagger attack
or-
then. Or
can I still do point blank?
they're engaged with you. If you do point blank, you'll provoke an attack of opportunity, which you're
Okay,
welcome
cool.
to do, but I just don't think
Okay,
you want
cool.
to.
Yeah, I'll go for the dagger.
You lash out. No avail. -3, -1. Wow. Yeah, it didn't work
yeah,
out
my
well.
dagger's pretty bad.
Wow. Wyatt, take a
Oh,
turn.
1 sec, sorry.
Oh, what?
I just wanted to roll my dog.
Oh, right, your
okay,
dog
sorry.
attack. Yes. Raj goes in for a bite and a bark and grabs at the knight's ankles. The knight kind of kicks free as Raj's teeth hold on to some of the chainmail. It's a bit of a struggle. No damage is exchanged. Wyatt.
All right, I just move in and do a color spray. Like, oh my goodness, guys.
Okay.
1d4 was it?
Yes, 1d6 targets, I believe.
Oh, such a. And I'm aiming it away from the people this time, Neal.
No problem. You got an easy cone right here.
I've got
Now,
two of them.
color spray. These
Oh, do we
people are
click it?
higher level than you,
Oh,
unfortunately.
they're probably just stunned then.
Yeah, they are
Oh, they're
level
level
3
6 though.
knights.
You gonna
Oh,
save then, I guess.
Well, no, that's if they're.
Let's see. All creatures above the level of the spellcaster and those 6th level or higher are entitled to saving throw. You're not level 3 yet, are you?
2.
Excellent. So they get saving throws. The first knight rolls a 7 and fails. The second knight rolls a 4 and fails. Both knights are rendered unconscious by the blinding colors. They slump to the ground.
Just take care of the last one, guys.
Admiral
job,
Jai.
Guy.
Wait. Should I? I thought you just said I should help Tiberius. Is that,
No, just attack that one. Take that one, Admiral. Take that one over there. It's gonna. Just attack the
alright.
monkey. That very marketable monkey just got hurt.
the monkey. You're right. The monkey. You're right. I gotta save the monkey. Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. I'll go up here. Push past them. I get like good movement speed. So.
Let's.
And then I'll do 4 attacks on this guy. 1, 2, 3.
Well, with 15 AC, because the shield arm is trapped, you hit twice. For way too much damage. This knight has 3d10 HP like the others, and unfortunately rolled 5 for her hit points on 3d10. And you've just done 19 damage to her. So I think you rip the head off and pull the spinal cord out and put the head back on in some sort of Sub-Zero fatality maneuver, and the knight dies.
All right.
I catch the baby before it falls to the ground.
And then I go and I see how the monkey's doing. I don't care about the package.
The monkey's wounded. You need to buy the monkey patching accessory kit if you wish to heal the monkey.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I'll just heal up Ty for now.
As Wyatt heals me, I'm gonna go. I studied state management. I don't think I'm cut out for sword fighting. Every time I get into a fight, I end up on the ground.
Well, I've only healed you for 2 today. Well, I mean, Lord Graham, you got 6 kids. Why are you here? Really?
I get into worse fights with my wife at home. This night was no problem.
Okay.
That marriage not going so well after all?
I thought your marriage went well with that really high charisma roll.
I mean, she doesn't stab at me with knives, but words hurt. You know what I mean? Like,
You know, 6 kids later, a marriage can get on the rocks. I'm just saying. Including a pair of twins. Ooh.
oof.
Yeah.
So the knight in front of me is like knocked out, right?
Yeah, red dot, unconscious.
Can I just slit its throat?
Absolutely. You
Slit
murder
her
the
throat?
knight. Yep. She is dead.
Wait, why are we killing these people? We don't even know what happened here at all.
Oh, yeah,
She
yeah,
hit me, all right? She started it.
Look, we can interrogate the last one, okay?
All right.
We have at least 1, if not 2. All right?
This-
Like,
this is-
leave this one to me.
This is true. It's a trick I've learned. You kill them after you interrogate them, not before, right? So,
I didn't really learn interrogation back in the day.
Does Wyatt have a speak to dead?
No, I don't. I'm level. I haven't got the second level spells yet.
Okay. Well, we could have done it the other order, but never mind.
You need a Falumber cleric to really speak of dead.
It's okay. We got 2 more. We'll interrogate those guys. Those girls.
We've only got 1 more. That one's Chunky Salsa.
Oh right, yeah. Well, whatever. We got 1. It's good enough.
Right. The party can drag the surviving but unconscious knight back into the bar. Desmond and Borsch will look on with interest at this as this happens, saying nothing about the blood and the mud you track into the bar. You hear Desmond call, "Glib Glob! Time to clean up!" As if Glib Glob is still around. The death is fresh. He's forgotten the kobold is nowhere to be found.
Wyatt told him. Wyatt told him about Glib Glob.
But you know, when something has become such an
like
ordinary part of your
habit.
life, and then it's gone one day, and he calls out because he doesn't even remember that Glib Glob's not here. It's gonna, in a few minutes, it'll dawn on him. But for just another moment, he can have the peace of his friend.
Yeah, I'm watching Desmond because I want to see that moment where he face breaks. I want to see that
That's a
moment.
good moment. I want to see the face break moment.
God damn it, Glib Glob! There's a. And then he looks over towards the door. His head hangs down, and Desmond walks over to the corner by himself. And for the first time in Shenanigans history, he picks up a mop.
He's gonna get to the Shadow Realm.
I'll take them up. I'll take them up from him. I'm just like, no, I'll take care of this, Desmond. It's okay, man.
Thank you.
And I'll start cleaning.
And he'll pour you a drink and leave it on the bar for you when you want.
It would have been even better if he'd said, "Glib Glob, if you don't clean this up immediately, I'm gonna kill you."
That would have been better. That would have been better. All right. Why don't we take our first break here? And when we come back, we'll figure out what this mysterious package is.
Just like